Well, my older brother had books and so I was aware of Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, but it wasn't until the Peter Jackson Fellowship came out. Uh, I got the books and just binge read The Hobbit and Lord of the Rings. And in between the first movie and second movie, I binge read the books. As a Christian, what resonates with me is the redemptions, the story, uh, and they're different. You know, we have Aragon. He's looking to redeem his ancestors, the ones that took the ring instead of destroying it. But the one that really sticks out to me is Boromir. Uh, he's a good man that he's wants the best for his people and he wants to protect his people. The ring uses to twist and forcibly take the ring from Frodo. But then he has that moment of redemption by giving his life to save Merry and Pippin. Boromir is just a good story arc in that first book. First, the honorable mention is The One Ring. And I love how Peter Jackson made The One Ring a character in itself. It had weight, and it wasn't just some shiny heirloom, but it actually had a power of its own. But the two characters I really liked that it's hard just to separate Legolas and Gimli into one character because there's so much built up upon their friendship, and they come from two races that despise and mistrust each other, but they're put together in a common goal to destroy the ring, and that brings about their friendship. And the quote I like about Legolas and Gimli is Gandalf said, "Those were happier days, when there was still close friendship at times between folk of different race, even between dwarves and elves. It was not the fault of the dwarves that the friendship waned," said Gimli. "I have not heard that it was the fault of elves," said Legolas. "I have heard both," said Gandalf, "and I will not give judgment now, but I beg you to. Legolas, Gimli, at least be friends, and to help me, I need you both." And from that point on, especially after Moria, they really formed that friendship. Uh, and they even, after the ring is destroyed, they have their own adventures and they leave Middle Earth together. You can't beat the books. Tolkien, with his books, was high art. I mean, his book is I think the peak of fantasy. Uh, but to me, I haven't heard the BBC radio broadcast, but I think Peter Jackson, at least a live action format, his trilogy, they really paid respect to the book. Even though there's some things that I don't care for that they did, but I think that's as close as we're going to get. Oh man, I can't even describe. That's just, they're mocking Tolkien's work. With what little they have to, they've taken it and totally twisted it. And it's just, I heard somebody say this about Star Wars, uh, that there's a problem. People decide that they're going to go and deviate from what's expected, like making a faithful adaptation. They go in the opposite direction. It doesn't create good art, it just creates chaos. And to me, it seems like purposefully go opposite direction, just to create chaos. Ugh.
Has ever. This is Salty Texas C. I am Corey DB. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you've seen and heard, please hit that thumbs up button. If you haven't subscribed, I'd love to have you on board. That way you know, and we have things like live streams, which we are going to be doing every Tuesday evening. Take care. I hope you're having a great 2022.